like bears that do cocaine. Mer.
All right, everybody, it's officially time for Friend or Foe. I'm going to read a news story to you, see if you agree or disagree. Friend or foe, and this one is exactly that. It's about a cocaine-fueled bear ready to take on the world. Cocaine Bear. It's a movie. It's coming out in February. And spoiler alert, it's about a bear on cocaine. But here's the kicker. Apparently, it's based on a true story. Back in 1985, a bear apparently stumbled upon a large bag filled with pounds upon pounds of cocaine and consumed it all. And the story's now been turned into a film by director Elizabeth Banks, which stars, check this out, Kerry Russell, Alden Ehrenreich, I think that's how you say it, O'Shea Jackson Jr., Jesse Tyler Ferguson, and the late, great Ray Liotta in one of his final screen roles before he died this last spring. Here's the official synopsis. Inspired by the 1985 true story of a drug runner's plane crash, missing cocaine, and the black bear that ate it, this wild thriller finds an oddball group of cops, criminals, tourists, and teens converging in a Georgia forest where a 500-pound apex predator has ingested a staggering amount of cocaine and gone on a coke-fueled rampage for more blow and blood. So, friend or foe, just because something actually happened, should it be made a movie? Friend, yes. Who doesn't want to hear a story about a cocaine bear? There's all sorts of remakes being done in Hollywood. Why not go with something fresh? Sometimes the cover is worth the price of admission. Or foe, no, this is just super lame. It sounds cool on paper, a cocaine-fueled bear, but it should be left alone and just a fun, whimsical tale to send your friends to Wikipedia to find. Wes, we'll start with you.
I mean, okay. I'm not necessarily going faux because of any type of, you know, like it's like it shouldn't. This is the type of thing that shouldn't be touched. Yes, I do think that there are things that are worthy of screenplay, a producer dumping in a bunch of money, Hollywood backing it, finding the late great Ray Liotta. Why the fuck he was like, yeah, that sounds great, good to me. Let's get in that. I just think
cocaine actor. That's why.
That's right. I'm gonna go faux just simply for artistic reasons. Like, come on, man. Like this is Hollywood can make $1 a lot of other ways. Make fucking, I don't know, The Rock 2, starring The Rock. Wouldn't that be great? Alcatraz again. But yeah. Coke Bear. Come on, man. I mean, based on a true story. No, it's the bear probably did coke and then probably looked for more coke like normal fucking cokeheads. They didn't go on some rampage. Was it that if this movie has the bear just asking Ray Liotta like, "Hey man, you got any more?" Like, okay, sure, then perhaps I'm in. Outside of this, like, it's like the bear's highly tolerable. Man, he's even more tolerable and bloodthirsty. Like, fucking Hollywood faux. Get the hell out of here with this shit.
Okay, Alan.
No, I'm a friend. Like, I know this is going the way of Sharknado, right? But like, it's new and fresh, like you mentioned in your example. Well, go ahead.
No, okay.
Go ahead.
Sharknado is obviously just a bullshit, a ridiculous sci-fi. We know this is bullshit. We know this is a D+ movie. Coke Bear is on the premises of based on a true story that you all never knew about.
Yeah, well, like, I mean, I get what you're saying. I'm not saying that they're they're rooted in reality. I mean that it's gimmicky and fucking. It could, like, I don't know if this is coming out in theaters, but it could just as easily come all out on fucking Hallmark Channel or Sci-Fi or fucking Bravo or so. You know what I mean? Like, this is a TV movie. I mean, is it going to theaters? I didn't even catch that.
It just says out in February next year, so it's coming out soon.
Yeah. So look, either way, it's new, it's refreshing. I want to see a cocaine bear maul people. I want to find out how does cocaine affect a bear's poops? Is it diarrhea poop or is it constipation?
I think it's constipation.
Yeah, that's what I think too. It's a really oily diet of salmon and cocaine. It's I'm sure it doesn't mix well in the gullet, but yeah, I'm friending this. I want to see some cocaine bear action. Like, you're gonna get the gratuitous, like he eats some like, and it's gonna be like a brown bear. It's like a grizzly, isn't it? What kind of bear is it? Did they just
It's a black bear.
Yeah, see, even better. Fucking the contrast of all that pure white Colombian fucking against that black bear fur. Oh yeah. You're gonna get that fucking money shot where he goes down and like majestically comes up like LeBron James before a fucking basketball game, and there's just powder everywhere. It's gonna be fucking beautiful.
Wes,
I'm here.
think
can you get the screen grab up of the poster?
I will. I have two things to say about this. First of all, I didn't realize this, but I missed over it. O'Shea Jackson Jr. Alan, do you know who that is?
I do know that name. I don't know why, but I do know that name.
Okay, look it up, and as soon as you put it together, then give me the other movie that comes to mind.
Actually, I don't have a specific one.
Okay, no, that's Ice Cube's son.
Ah, okay. I mean, yeah, he played Ice Cube in the fucking what's it called, right? Yeah, that's not what I think of him as, though.
Well, no. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about his old man.
Yeah. But he played Ice Cube in that fucking movie about NWA.
But I'm talking about his old man being an anaconda. And maybe this is his son playing it back in some sort of like kind of equally ridiculous animal movie.
You kind of stole my thunder on like why this will probably work, because like you had a movie like Anaconda that did so well for no reason at all. You had John Voight. By the way, I'm sending you the
Ray Liotta.
I'm sending the movie poster to you right now. Yeah, I mean, it's just that whole like this insane thing happens in nature, and it's why we are so, I think, enamored by animal fights and things like that. When we always had those like, how many people could it take to take down a black bear? Okay, maybe we said 50. All right, now what if he snorted an entire Cessna's worth of cocaine? Okay, you just ramped the number up probably by triple.
Yeah, at least 150. Yeah, look at that. Look at the money shot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
He's gonna go back to the den and just annoy people with a bunch of stories. Just a bunch of ramblings.
Like in 45 minutes he's gonna tell you to call the guy and get him to come back and tell him to see if he can come back over.
Yeah.
But as far as my friend or foe vote on this goes, I'm straddling the line here, because I feel like, Wes, you're right. It shouldn't be done just because just because it's a funny, whimsical story that you read from like a news blotter on somebody's like way back when Facebook page doesn't mean that you should go and tap a bunch of like Hollywood superstars to come out and try to fucking make this film. However, I do feel like with enough craftiness and artfulness, you can pretty much make a movie out of anything.
Mm-hmm.
And this does strike a lot like Anaconda. It's a lot like Jaws. It's a lot like all of the, even like Friday the 13th. Jason Voorhees. What can kill him? What can kill a cocaine-fueled black bear? What can do it besides a headshot? You're going to have to fucking riddle this thing with like every piece of lead you've got in your backpack if you're out camping.
Yeah.
To even have a shot. So I want to see if they pull it off. So I'm going to watch it for that reason alone.
They got Jesse Tyler Ferguson, whose name meant nothing to me, but Mitchell from Modern Family, the homosexual son of Al Bundy. I don't even, but and of course Ray Liotta as Dentwood,
and Carrie Russell, by the way,
as Carrie Russell. That's
Felicity. But I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Carrie Russell. If you do, lucky you. Dude, she has one of the greatest death scenes of all time. It's at the beginning of the Mission Impossible with William H. Macy. Is it William H.? Not William H. Macy. Who's the guy who died of a drug overdose? He was in Boogie Nights. It's not William H. Macy, but it's got he's got a prominent.
He died of a drug overdose in Boogie Nights.
No, he died of a drug overdose. He was the weird guy in Boogie Nights.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
That's him, Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Right. Yeah.
It's the Mission Impossible that stars him as the bad guy. She's got like a fucking like bomb like lodged up in her nasal passage, and the further she gets away from whatever the fucking tone is, it's gonna explode. And dude, the way she dies in that son of a bitch, just that's acting. Like that's how you die.
Yeah.
You don't just stick your tongue out, roll an eye. No, she got one eye goes wonky, and her fucking nose just starts bleeding. She just gone. Badass.
Yeah. And get this, Ray Liotta, whose character in this, which is he goes by Dentwood. That's it. So it's kind of like Seal or fucking Cher, just a one Madonna, one person in Dentwood. This is in fact his last credited starring role. Prior to that, the one before that, it's called The Substance. I wonder if this is a prequel to to Coke Bear.
Really hoping he just played the bear.
They give it a cool name like Dentwood.
Yeah.
Dentwood the bear.
So I guess I'll technically go friend. So the friends have it. Cocaine Bear, February. Our money's in, baby.